we first started working with him when he was at the Hope Institute, and we developed a partnership with him to advance placemaking, the focus of building shared public spaces in South Korea. Since he's become mayor, we've been extremely inspired by what he's been able to do and how he's been able to really advance as a model placemaking in public spaces throughout the city. I'm here in Seoul today to work with the Youth Hub on their extraordinary range of public space projects that are very innovative and examples that we'd like to share with the rest of the world as well. I'm also here working on the innovation, the Social Innovation Hub, where the idea of having a social innovation hub is something that's groundbreaking worldwide and really reflects the leadership of Mayor Park. How a social innovation hub can work as a great public space, as a district that draws together many different interests and takes on some of the larger social problems we have in the world today is a bold vision. Cut there. What else should I talk about?
Your self-introduction?
Oh, myself. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm Ethan Kent. I'm a senior vice president at Project for Public Spaces.
Can you introduce a bit PPS?
Okay. Yeah. So Project for Public Spaces is an international not-for-profit organization. We work all over the world helping cities create better public spaces and advance what we call placemaking. We see placemaking as a participatory approach to shaping the public realm of a city. Great places increasingly are seen as the way to transform cities. Placemaking is seen as a central approach to economic development, to cultural development, to addressing social issues. And indeed, great places really helps lead a cultural transformation, a social transformation of a city.
And then in terms of the principle of the PPS, why you think the PPS some principle fit to the policy of the Mayor Park in terms of placemaking?
So why is he?
Well, you think that you said that you were inspired by Mr. Park's policy, but I think that the audience don't know about the PPS exactly. So if you can, how to say, you think why, as a person, as a representative of the PPS, why the Mr. Park's policy is really inspiring to the PPS? Or somehow why you think the PPS really like his work?
Yeah. So we're inspired by Mayor Park for many reasons. How he's trying to move the culture of Seoul to be around place and local economies and authenticity and social entrepreneurship. These are big ideas out there in the world, but there's very few political leaders that are behind these ideas. He's taking the culture of Seoul from one that was very design-led and really about consumption and building the fancier building and really looking just like any other world city, to now building a city that's around authenticity, around people, local culture, and what that local culture can advance. It's not just about preserving what's wonderful about Seoul, but it's about preserving the creativity, the culture, the ability to innovate as a city. And indeed, Seoul, that's reflected everywhere you go in Seoul. There's a real energy here among young people and all ages that's really spilling out into the public spaces. The city is really alive, and it's really because of I think it's because of the spirit with which he's instilled in people in the city, and challenged them and given them the freedom to help create their city with him. It's really an exciting leadership model, and one we hope to learn from more and help advance in the world beyond just Seoul.
Great.